Hello and welcome back everybody to yet another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Hopefully you're all having a very great day today so far. I see we have Darius, Ingalls, and hold on, open up the chat. Piecraft and Carlos. Hello everyone. Thank you very much for jumping in today. Alright, hold on. There we go. Chat is open now on my phone. Everything should be good. Share the stream over the Discord and we're going to be all fine and dandy. Oh boy. I don't know why I'm yawning. Probably all the food that I ate. Alright. Move my chat. Boom. Go to my channel. Grab the link. Gert. Who the hell is Gert? Copy. There we go. So there's all that. Now I can go back to the game. Make sure my settings are all good before I switch over the camera. 50%, blah blah, difficulty hard. Alright, camera switch, start recording. Let's get to it. F5, not 5. Orpal. Yes, Orpal, indeed. So I was able to make an EV electrolyzer. Not that it's really needed, but I got that here for the salt. So that way we can turn it back into sodium. I might need a couple more tanks. One for the chlorine. And we'll see what else we might need. Oh yeah, the hydrochloric acid is going to be needed. Scheelite uses with the hydrochloric acid in another EV chemical reactor. Okay. So we'll go get another chemical reactor. Yoink. Oh good. We are missing a machine hull. I say we should have plenty enough circuits. No LCRs. No, not for this. Once I start automating stuff with AE2, yes, then I would do that, but since it's a pretty small line, I'm just going to leave it as single blocks. What's going on, C? Welcome to the stream. I've been up for 3 hours. I've been up for 12 minus 1, yeah, maybe about 10 and a half hours. But yeah, LCRs would be nice, but I mean, we're just going to do this since it's not really, it's going to be its own separate thing. Hold on a second here. Wood brick. Looks like chocolate. Hey Sean, how's it going? Mbappy, hello. Thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. I've been up like 40 hours. That's not good. Thought you weren't gonna stream. Yeah, I was getting close to not streaming, but we had some time today. Thank you very much for all the hearts, the heart puffs, and everything. Thank you as always, Sean. I greatly appreciate it. Also, somebody else in the chat that just jumped in that has a very interesting name right below you. Alright, we want... We want to take the other stuff out of here. So it extracts on brown. So it's going to output brown here, but that's salt. So then we can put another thing there. Turn that off. That can be insert brown. Boom. There we go, we got the scheelite there. And it should only put it there. I mean, salt shouldn't go into that because it's further away. So there's that. Not what I wanted. But yeah, how you doing today, Sean? Hopefully you're having a great day. Blaze, when will you make an ICBM? Are you talking about just like a rocket to blow something up? I don't know. Calcium chloride dust. Calcium chloride gets used... I think it's in the first one. Yeah, so let's get sent back to the other chemical reactor that is right here. Who inputs into here? Insert green. You're outputting green. Green. Uses. It's only the calcium chloride there that's green. I guess I should just put filters on everything so I don't have to worry about it. Boom. Calcium chloride. Boom. Boom. So let's go to filter for green. If it outputs. That's basically filtered. This is outputting green. Outputting green. That's inputting. These are all locked. So we can extract on green. Perfect. And look at that. And then the salt goes, and then it goes back into here. Beautiful. So I have to figure out where to go with my chlorine in here. Which, actually, we take it, make hydrochloric acid. We just need to have some hydrogen somewhere. I cleaned up all the LV machines that were left and not used anymore, and now I have space for other stuff. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Uses. So now we can build an EBF, which is actually kind of nice. Hold on a minute. So uses. This only needs an HV amount of energy. Alright. So you have one energy hatch. Obviously no fuel required. And we also need hydrogen for this, which then we output steam. What are some good ways to make hydrogen really easily? Water, mercury, chlorine, no. Oh, sodium hydroxide. We don't use sodium hydroxide here, though. Sodium hydroxide uses. What else we got here? You should make an intercontinental ballistic missile. Yes. Blaze, do you mean to put you're going live in your clips channel on Discord? No, I did not mean to do that. Wrong channel. Oops. Yeah, let me move that up to the general. There we go. That's a lot better. Thank you for letting me know that I did that. Yo, what's going on, Casper? How are you? Back to this. Mixes. No. Distillery. Yeah. Vacuum freezer, hydrogen plasma, no. See, you could do well, that's stupid. You might be able to electrolyze the sodium hydroxide, or you can also electrolyze the water. Yeah, so I was looking at that. So, uses. What was it? There was a sodium hydroxide it was showing us. So right here. So yeah, we could take the sodium that we get and mix it with water. We get hydrogen. We get hydrogen and sodium hydroxide. Then we use that. Get sodium back. That's actually kind of crazy. So you add water, and then you get hydrogen from that, and you get oxygen, and you get hydrogen again. Electrolyzed benzene byproducts. Yeah, I could do that too. But I kind of want to have something that's just like a whole part of this own system. So I could do another chemical reactor in between the sodium. It's a bit slow, yeah. So this is 50 seconds, MV. So it's going to be 25 seconds just for this guy. But I mean, it doesn't have to be too fast, because I just realized, actually EV, 12.5 seconds. Because we still have to wait for this to take its time. Which actually takes quite a bit. So end stone. Oh yeah, we still gotta wait for more end stone. It's not worth it, it's very slow and consumes energy. Well, what I might do is I might just take my hydrogen from upstairs. Having a good supply of hydrogen and oxygen is a good idea. Iced caramel coffee. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. So now I just need a double EBF. So let's go build that real quick, and then we'll worry about processing all that stuff. Because I mean, we already have this back here. Band Clam, what's going on? Greg is back. Woo! It is. We finally got another video out after, I think it was a month, but I was pretty busy with my full-time job. But we finally got another episode out, and we've been playing a couple other games too. We've been playing some Peak. I love that game. It's amazing, along with some of the other friends I was playing with. Alright, that's good. How have you been doing though, Band Clam? Okay, I already read that from Piecraft. Process it in your EBF. It's a quick recipe. I guess I could, yeah. I could just have the dust. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Just keep the dust all into a chest for now. That's not that bad. Or not a chest, like a drawer like this. And then item auto output. Where's my wrench? Not my wrench. I need a key. There it is. Boom. So now all we need to do is just fill it with some endstone dust, and that's going to be good for a long while. I'll have to figure out where to put the chlorine. Or once we get a hydrogen tank, we can make something else to get the hydrochloric acid. Let's do that. Get the chemical reactor. Ooh, see, that's why an LCR would be better. Make our hydrochloric acid right there. 10 seconds. Yeah, it's not bad at all. We did not lock that. There it is. Hey, Carlos. Welcome into the stream. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Let's hover up into the air for a second. Look at that guy. Oh, my goodness. Rare Raging Plague Zombie of Turtling. Yeah, and he is insanely fast. There we go. He's gone. Doing pretty good, thank you for asking. I now have a VIP Plus on Hypixel, so I opened up an SMP on there. Do you want to join? I did see your post on that. I don't know. I would be interested, yes. I don't know if it would be fair for me to take a spot, because I know that you only have so many of them. And you do have a lot of people that are interested in it. So I think what you said, you had 20 people that can log into it at any point, and 10 people on at max at one point. So the only thing is, I just don't want to say yes and then I can't play it, or I don't play it enough, and then I'm taking away from somebody else that's much more, or they have a lot more time to do so. I do want to say thank you very much for the offer. I do greatly appreciate it. Have you started playing on it yet? Produces more acid with chlorine and the LCR when needed. Okay. Yeah, I guess we won't really worry about replenishing those until later on. I'll also have to figure out where to dump all that for now. Actually, right here is fine. Boom. And then a pump. Export? No, that did not work. Why is it not working? I haven't started it at all. Trying to get a group of people so that I can do the whole green style host thing. I don't know what the green style host thing is. I'm sorry. Rotate the tank. You're trying to talk, like, you're saying something kind of like, almost like Hermitcraft? Kind of like that hosting style, I mean. Hold on a second, let's remove this here. No. I really want to see that evil base decorating continue. I fear you'll never get around to it when you still use that section. Are you talking about when I still use this section? Yes, something like that. How many people do you have roughly so far that you know that's going to be playing on it? The outlet cannot be turned where the fluid will enter. Sounds good. Danny-O, thank you very much for the likes. I greatly appreciate that. Do you have any experience with Gregtech New Horizons, Danny? Alright. So this guy's on top. Although I don't think it was any different than this guy. Also, yeah, I did make the Tier 2 super tanks. Change the pump back. Alright. Ah, there it is. Alright. Sweet, thank you very much. Yeah, the pump is not pull, it is the extract. Thank you guys for the help. Hey Stardust, what's going on? Yes, you made the section pretty, but now you usually hang out in the cave behind it instead. Yeah, that is true. So what I would like to do, I guess I do have most of my machines here already set. I don't think there's any other multi-blocks. So I could actually finish this all up, get this whole section just completely done. And then what I might have to do is move around some of these machines. I'll probably keep these back here. These will be fine. But then, like this machine line, I might move it one way or the other to kind of match over there in terms of style. And then, I think, obviously, we'll close off this staircase. So you'd only be able to enter from here. And the block gradient, I would like to get a little bit darker, or like maybe more red tinted to look a bit more like the nether here. And then obviously continue to go that way where the new center of the base is going to be over there. And then, yes, continue to go down into a more nethery, hellish themed base. I swear... Oh, I gotta go, but I wish you the best of luck with streaming. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it, Danny. We'll see you later. Right now I have 2 fans and my brother who are ready to join, but that's it. Nobody's obligated to join. I just wanted to offer you a spot since I promised to do so a long time ago. Well, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. The server's 24/7, right? And also with that, like say if I do join, like I say yes, I'll join. Trying trying to think here. If there was any reason to where I couldn't continue playing it, like, is it pretty much once you give up that spot or you give Hypixel a name to join, you can't change it into somebody else later on? It just boots whenever someone pops on. Okay. The cat is getting more kisses than Blaze. Kitty cat's just sitting on the other PC. She's a cute kitty. Oh, now she's biting. Yeah, she's being evil. She's just biting. When you get the TPV coils, you'll start making the new multi-blocks. Yeah, and I cannot wait for those. Yeah, the only reason... Well, like, say I could pop on every now and then. I don't know how much time I would play. That's the only thing. And that's why I would just feel bad if I were to take the spot from somebody else. But I guess, yeah, there's not as many people playing or that are hopping into it than I had expected. Because right now I know... Also, yeah, how does that work? Is it like you get... They allow you to have the server like a month to month? Or is it like you have... They give it to you for like a year? Because I know that's another thing. So we do have Gregtech New Horizons. That's why I'm also spending a lot of time here. What is it? Peak I've been playing a lot of. Obviously my full-time job that I'm actually going to be busy with for once next week. And then at the end of this month, we're going to have Grounded 2 releasing, and I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time in that. Let's take all this key, please. Thank you. No circuit number. Are you talking about Hypixel SMP? I heard you say Hypixel a minute ago. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Stardust. Because BandClam was just inviting us over to the SMP server that he's got. Elevators for the week as I continue flying through the floor here. See, I don't know why I have... Oh, maybe I have the pathway here to line up with this? I'll have to see how I want to work that out. Take all the copper, thank you very much. So we got the nichrome, the tantalum. Oh, we do have a bunch of salt. I don't know why I didn't think I did. Endstone, that's right, we do have all that over here. Let's go grab it. So all the endstone. Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh yeah. So not yesterday, this morning, I went to the end, I did a bunch of mining, so we got all the endstone for producing our tungsten. And then we did get some other ores here as well. Copper, tetrahedrite, which is basically more copper. Chalcopyrite, more copper. All this other good stuff. But yeah, mainly we just cared about all this. Let's do this. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet. Simple ore wash mode. Dump this all in, and we're all good. I know a small amount about it. I think you need a paid rank to host an SMP, and you can have multiple if you are the highest rank or something. I guess it's been a while since I played Hypixel, so I forgot about like all the rankings and stuff. Oh, I just realized that is empty. almost done. And stone. Take this guy back. Boom. All good. Now we can go toss this back over in our machine. Actually, chat, should we decorate our base today? Should we actually make it look pretty? Change this up a little. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Because we now have a power generating machine down here. So we can actually have room for other stuff that makes sense. Maybe put some elevators in here. Decorate the base. Alright. I actually like how I used somewhat decorative blocks just to start with this thing. Here we go. Hey AJ, what's up? What's going on? So there it is. That's going to continue going for a while. The sodium gets replaced. This gets tungstate every now and then to dump into here. Lithium gets deposited. Water gets dumped in. Helium goes up. This guy gets bounced back and forth, which is fine. We don't need any extra. Just get to make more sodium back from the salt. Chlorine up there. Plenty of hydrochloric acid. We're good. You miss me or what, JK? I always miss you. We're happy to have you back. Cook things and decorate them like I do. So the thing is, how you doing today, man? Pretty good, thank you very much for asking. 1, 2. This is gonna be like a narrower path. Actually, nah. We'll get rid of. Ooh. Hold on. So yeah, let's get rid of our clean room, or actually we'll try and finish up making the one downstairs. I put a lot of work into that, so then we can get rid of that. Get rid of all the other multi-block machines. See, we got this. Tungsten trioxide is all cooked up now. Nice, nice. Happy to hear. What you up to? Just trying to get our first bits of tungsten, as well as maybe actually redecorating the base for once. By the way, is your base even or odd centered? See, that's what I don't even know. I'd have to, I like trying to have odd numbers, so that way you actually have like a true center rather than like a 2-block center. Decorate the new rooms that will house the new machines and the A2. See, that's going to be down that way. I want to get this guy looking all nice, so that way we don't ever have to worry about it again. Hey Blaze, do you have block palettes for the progression thing you want for base decorations? So I don't really have a true palette. I just know that I wanted to start, you know, nice and bright up here. Maybe we'll go down to like a black as like the mid levels, and then it moves from black into more and more like lava red and or like dark red blocks. So let's look at nether bricks. Not that. So I think we could uses for the nether bricks. Chisel. So you get some stuff like this. You get the nether bricks there. Obviously these ones would be used at like, I don't know, maybe the section where it's just like black and then just starting to morph into more of the molten ground. I think that'd be kind of cool. How is Gregtech New Horizons so realistic, but you can hold ingots that are like 1,000 degrees and not take damage with only some thin-ass gloves? So I do have a magical backpack on. Yeah, you get some stuff like that. Thick hands. But yeah, we'll use the Z-tone blocks for everything. Thank you for all the likes, AJ. Boom, boom. So there's an HP miner, okay. See, where should I put some of my HP machines? Ooh, I just realized we're gonna get tungsten and we can make the dynamo hatch. We can upgrade all of our power generation. EV dynamo hatch buffered. So obviously all of that is really easy. The power ICs, HV laser engraver. Ooh. Okay, hold on. So we need to start making some phosphorus, which I think we get phosphate or phosphorus pentoxide. I think we get from centrifuging ashes. Yes, phosphorus pentoxide, and then you would just electrolyze that into phosphorus, and there we go. We already have a crap ton more oxygen. So let's go do that. Centrifuge, LV centrifuge is that. HV, 75 seconds. That ain't too bad. Takes a lot of energy. Quicklime, potash, magnesia, banded iron, soda ash. So what do we get from this? Quicklime. Quicklime can give me calcium and oxygen. Alright. It's something. CO2 and quicklime gives calcite. Alright. Cool. Potash. Potassium and oxygen. Nothing really crazy. Magnesia, oxygen, and magnesium. Yep. Don't care about that. Phosphor is what I care about. Soda ash. Sodium, carbon, and oxygen. And banded iron. Oh, well there we go. We just get some iron right back out of it. Fire resistance protects you from almost all the Greg damage, which is nice. TPV coils. Like stream stuff in pipes and hot ingots. We'll get the TPV coils soon enough. I should also get some machines to process my platinum. Even if it's not a full plat line, it'll be good to get some platinum processing a bit more efficiently. Ah yes, hold on. Let's change the music. There we go. Damn. So let's take a look here. This is where we're going to want our AE2 set up. I guess it could have like another staircase coming down, and then this is the center. Get rid of this or whatnot. And then we have another pathway that leads out to here, which is going to be underneath. When I heard you say you wanted a reddish version of what you have now, I immediately thought of a comparison between iron ingots and wrought iron ingots. Is that strange? I guess not. I mean, it fits. So I guess that's the center. Oh yeah, also I leveled up my hammer before. I also repaired it, and I didn't see another modifier slot on it, so I don't know if it's like maxed out for the amount of modifiers, unless I do like the special, you know, add a modifier slot item. So yeah, I would like to have my AE2 system set up here. But then right away, all my cables are going to have to go, like, underground, I guess. Ooh, so what we'll do, I think, is we'll have the HV over here, and then we'll have the EV over there. And then when we get to Ivy, we'll have that back over in the other direction. What level is it? What do you mean? It is level... to level 13. Mining level 8. Put 1 diamond in a gold block and it will give you 1 more slot. Alright. Yeah, I think let's move our AE2 system here. Hold on a second, chat. I really kind of want to mess with AE2. I just got like the urge to do that. Okay, assign. Put that guy away, that guy away. The AE2 cravings. So I take it this has to be the center of the room. Kitty cat, did you just unplug? The monitor's going. What? Kitty cat, what are you doing? Can you help? Yeah, hold on, chat. 1 second. I don't know what happened. It looked like... At first it looked like the cat, like, unplugged something, but now it looks like the computer's updating. Like, it never asked for an update, and now it's just showing, like, a percentage of, like, oh, you're almost done, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, that's really, really stupid. Use blocks to plan where each thing goes, and then just change it. Yeah, because eventually we're going to have, what is this, a 7x7? So grab some of the hempcrete blocks, since those are nice for finding colors of stuff. Alright. I swear it actually did this once. Like, it did the weird update like that. And then it goes right back to where it was. Wait a minute. I think... Okay, I'm having deja vu.
Get out from under there. You're done.
Yep. I'm having deja vu. Like, something stupid happened with your computer, just like that. Kitty cat was down there. All the other stuff that's in the room's here. The same exact place I am in the base right now. That's weird. Although the computer still says 30% now, so I don't even know. Hey, there it goes. 60%, 85, 97, Anybody else in chat ever get deja vu? Hempcrete. See if we got any more hempcrete. Nope. No hempcrete there. Hempcrete. Thank you very much. Hey, there's the rest of it, the orange stuff. Let's put away our XP. There we go. We already got 30 levels. Oh yeah, I also I died in the end twice when I was mining this morning, and I actually didn't reload a backup. I was able to make some stuff to get back there. So, if this is the center, maybe it's 1, 2, 3. So it's actually, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5, 7. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's 7. Now, how tall do I want it? I join and those dirt blocks are the first thing I see. You're welcome, Panda. You get to enjoy some dirt blocks. They're really the center of the room. So the wall, it's one up from the wall. 1. I get deja vu all the time, but not until the event is already over. Huh. So, I'm gonna go now. Have a good night. Sounds good, AJ. We'll see you later. Thank you very much for jumping in. I left an area of 11 by 11 for the max controller. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do. Have a fun stream. Bye. We'll see you later. Thank you very much. We will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is not the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's right up to the face of the wall here. Which maybe I went too far. No, that's exactly where I went here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's right, because we don't have an exact center, so technically this is our center. Ew. Oh, that's why I should have, when I built my circle, I should have had this instead of this is an even amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, because this is even. That's why. There's no really good way to shrink from 2 to 3 without having it look kind of weird. Unless maybe you, like, go a couple blocks one other direction and then this way. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could do that. You could have it go a certain direction and then come back, but you'll need 2 spaces on each side for the cables and P2P. So this is the center. find the exact center of this silly place. Right up to the wall. So I do believe that this is the center. Actually, I should be marking it out with this, because 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. This is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so there we go. We have the center here. Use the building block to make a circle. Oh, building guide. I didn't even know they had one. Oh, shovel's gone. No steel. Ouch. That was also an ouch. Well, we should see what does it take to make any more controllers, because we can easily just start by making some more of the controller blocks and then just build off of what we got for now. AE2. So it takes engineering processors, HV circuits, titanium. It's these that suck. Pure fluix crystals. So it's water and a seed. Fluix dust and sand. So redstone, nether quartz, charged surface quartz. Okay, there's all that. That's good. Search for futa blocks. Or futa? Nope, nothing. Unless it's spelled different. Future. Start with a 3x3 cube, hollow in the middle. Each block consumes a lot of energy. I guess, yeah. Futura, okay. Ah. Oh, I see. So this looks like a controller block, but it's not. Yeah, these weren't even that bad to make, weren't they? Yeah, it's just stone and redstone. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Oh, that would be so cool. Like our controller room has all this stuff in it for decorations. That'd be kind of cool. 4 in redstone. Actually, stone. Perfect. Get some more blocks out of that. 1700 also. I need to start pumping fuel up here. That's not good. 2300, 40 something stacks. I do have. Where's all the fluid pipes that I made? Right here, 17 of them. That's not enough. Tank. What do I got for tanks? Let's take all this. 4 million benzene will keep it running for a while. Oh no. There we go. We don't have to worry about that for a long while. Alright, we can take our cells back. Nether quartz. Redstone and charged quartz. That's a lot of redstone. That's not what I wanted. This guy. Let's look at 4. LV. Oh, and water. Okay. Need some water. What do we have? 1 million sulfuric acid. Let's also run downstairs real quick. And there we go. We got some more rutile going to be processed here. It's going to help us even get more tantalum and all that other beautiful stuff. Process this. Okay, so we get sulfuric acid back, iron dust, and oxygen. We'll have to set something up for that too. Oh yeah, I also broke my, what do you want to call it? My talisman of Remedium, because I didn't actually go and repair it before it broke, so it's kind of sad. Might as well get rid of this guy. Forming press, I can go there. No HV machines up here, huh? Turbo centrifuge. That's gotta be... Yeah. Alright, now I just gotta remember that it's up there. How's this looking? Chest is pretty full. Silver, copper. Got all the copper going through right now. Alright. Beautiful. Is there only 2.2 million oxygen here? Oh, because there's no room for all hydrogen to go. Trippy. What's going on, Trippy Tree? How you doing? Oh yeah, I still don't even think I showed you guys the progress that I made on the new clean room. Ooh, actually, now that we also have all the molten polyethylene, I have been making a bunch of fiber. So if we make filters... Filter conveyor, item filter. So yeah, we just use the raw carbon fiber mesh. 2 is 1. Bio-organic mesh. Raw biofiber. Oh, that's pretty gross. 16 plant balls, cetane boosted diesel. Or methanol biomass. Oh, that's only a 33% chance, 50% chance. Yeah, and then just use normal diesel 90%. Bobber Gaming, what's going on? Hi, are you using Streamable? Actually, I'm using Streamlabs OBS. Any reason that you ask? But welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're having a great day today so far. Alright, that's all that good stuff. I need to way up there without my jetpack. Oh wait, I keep forgetting I have this guy. There we go. Can grab my boots, 100%. %. That's plenty good. We don't have any hydrogen up here at all, do we? Methane. Ethylene. So we can get rid of all these. Like these we don't even need. These aren't even being used anymore. That's one centrifuge. Ashes. So send these all through a centrifuge. Get a bunch of chests. And then these ones you could just electrolyze. Yes, it's been going great. I was thinking of streaming Star Technology, and I was just wondering what solutions do other streamer fellas use, for that matter, especially if they're cross-streaming. Yeah, so we're streaming to YouTube and TikTok right now, which I'm using 2 separate streaming, I guess, platforms, if you want to call it. So I'm using Streamlabs OBS, which normally does a pretty good job for wherever you're streaming to. But I don't think it was good for streaming to TikTok as well, or there's some reason I didn't like that because it didn't have the chat that just pops up. And I also used the TikTok Live Studio just to stream to TikTok. I used to do Twitch, but I don't think my computer would be able to handle all 3 platforms, and I'd prefer TikTok over Twitch for streaming. Yeah, so that's what I use. But Streamlabs OBS is pretty good. I do like it. I've used it for quite a while. Electrum, sulfur. What do we have for centrifuges? Because this has to be in MV. But I wish you the best of luck with your playthrough in Star Technology. Oh yeah, I also forgot how the filters work. So like you could set input filters, like you can make an input filter. Okay, I guess there's not one there, but I saw Threefold do it. Something with you could only pump in a certain amount of items once you actually hit that, so you could only put in 7 if it takes 7 to electrolyze it, just so that way you don't clog up the machines. Ain't there some websites which just let you restream to multiple websites at once? Yes. So there is restream.io. That was a good one, although they don't have the integration with the TikTok chat. So if you had Twitch and YouTube, they would give you, you know, a little chat box for everything all together, but they don't have the TikTok chat integration, so that's kind of why I stopped using that. If I had a second monitor, maybe I'd still use it. It wouldn't be so bad, but I only have the one. Thank you. It's going to be a fun ride. Really, I was like 100% sure they did. Yeah. So me and my buddy were testing around with it, and yeah, they don't have the TikTok chat. They allow you to stream to TikTok, I think, but the chat doesn't just pop up in like a nice little menu with the YouTube chat. It might be like separated. It's a little bit since we've done it, but yeah. But yeah, also I don't even know how long Star Technology is, but I'm sure it's a really, really good pack. Anything like kind of Greg related is usually really amazing. Oh yeah, that's right. Centrifuge. Got one LV one. Where, oh where? Well, I guess, hold on a minute. I guess it is LV. 300 seconds though. Yeah, let's move all these machines, and then we can get some stuff set up to maybe be a lot nicer. We can have like certain things in the wall for processing all of our gross stuff, like the ashes as well as the stone dust. Uses centrifuge, 432 seconds, or an MV of 216 seconds for all this beautiful stuff. That's true. I've been making 100 days videos on Feed the Beast, Skies 2, and just got immersed into the modern industrialization instead of doing anything else, completely missing the point of the pack. Yeah, if you have a really good technical like mod pack, especially like say Gregtech New Horizons here, it's very easy to get addicted to it because, well, everything just works so good. And with Gregtech, the whole point is to automate everything as much as you can, so that way you can run off and do other things to help your progression move faster and faster. Although I'm also happy that we're going to be here for probably about 2 years. It's about 8,000 hours of gameplay to do. Yet we're going to do even more than that because we're going to complete all the quests that's inside the game. I think auto-crafting with AE2 is the most addicting thing, to be fair. Yeah, which I've never even messed with AE2 until I've started this series. And I'm going to tell you, it is amazing, and I cannot wait to have it more automated than it is. All I have automated right now is the crafting of steel rods, but we will have it a lot better. So we're just starting to move some of our stuff to kind of redesign our base. So all these guys are going to go downstairs. We have our power generator here, which... yeah, this will be the top one. I can dig out the floor a little bit, so... oh yeah, I also never repaired my tool. Where's all the steel? Did I put it already back? Yeah, I think I put it back. But yeah, once again, I do want to say welcome to the channel, Bobber, and hopefully we'll continue to see you around every now and then. Get some updates on all your progress and stuff. Oh yeah, so here's the new clean room. I started putting the glass into it. I might maybe put in more if it allows us to, just to save on the plascrete blocks, but it's almost done. The only thing is, I think I might just have like a separate floor. So there'll be a floor down here, and then there'll be a floor up here, and then we'll just have like the special little fancy elevators to get up and down inside of this. Just gotta get the roof on top, as well as all the blocks on the bottom and then the side yet. Come on, there you go. Look at that, wow, already over a stack of rutile. 3 point something million. I'd be happy to tune in more often, probably different hours, since it's 3 a.m. here. Dang. It is what it is, yeah. And usually when I do stream, I mean, it is very rare that I stream in the evenings like this. The days that I don't work my actual full-time job, what is it right now? 8 p.m. for me. So 12 hours from now, so it'd be like 3 in the afternoon for you. You know, if you're not busy. I'm sure you'll see our streams popping up every now and then, so. If not, no big deal. Very happy to have met you today. Okay, hold on a second. We need to fill this back in. Oh. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised at how fast that actually centrifuged all that. Uses endstone 576 seconds. Oh, it's only 72 seconds for that, but it's 1.8 million EU. Well, it made 0 tungstic acid. Wow. 6 tungstate. So let's see, recipes. Macerator. Let's look up the lilies. Nope. probably going to be the extractor. Not even. Stone lily. Yellow stone lily. Needs a block of end-stoned sand or sandstone below to fully mature. Has increased nutrient requirements and has decreased humidity and air requirements. Some uses. Mixer. Sees what? Yellow stone lily. Is that just basically considered end stone dust? That's what it looks like. End stone, end stone, end stone. Yeah, basically I think they're just considered as end stone. Huh. Me too, mate. Joined your Discord and I should say goodnight. Sounds good. We'll see you later. Take care and get some good sleep. Blaze, I sent some images of the controller so you can see how it starts and how it looks at the end. Which controller are you talking about, Carlos? Let me see here real quick. Oh. Oh, okay. So yeah, you're talking about that's the size I should make now. And then the size that we're eventually going to make. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have the block in the middle, 7. Each outside is 8, 9. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's like a 9 by 9 space, but like, holy shit, that is a crazy contraption. The AE2, yeah. Which, who knows if the spot we're putting this in now is even going to be able to last the entire time. I would like it to. We'll see. Yeah, only 6 tungstate from all of that. That's a ripperoni. Hey, what's going on, user? How you doing today? Welcome to the channel. So if this is our center, let's get some different block colors here. Chisel. Could do yellow for the controller. It's gonna be off-centered a little bit, which is fine. Put it down at the bottom. But I feel like we'd want it somewhat up in the air to start out with. Here, hold on a second. Let's get rid of this stuff. Boom, boom. And then transfer the center down to the ground. Alright, so that's good. Alright, there we go. So we have our center back. Well, we could always dig this further down too, so actually we don't even have to worry about it being too crazy. You will need a controller like mine and a smaller one for the P2P networks. Yeah. Blaze, it's an emergency. I ran out of steam. That's not good. What are you gonna do now? Ooh, I could have an elevator that leads me right to here. gotta figure out what I want to do with my walls yet. So, we did have a tool. Network tool. I don't think that was... Okay, no, that does show us. So, this uses 30 AE per tick. And what, 30 AE per tick? 1 AE equaled, what, 2 EU? I think? So 1 is 30, so if we... it'll use a lot more power. To be fair, I was running off of one small boiler into LV, so maybe I should upgrade. I would say, yeah, probably be a good idea. Hey, Joseph, welcome to the channel. Click the AE button. The AE button. Oh, right here. Ah, there it is. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, so that's actually better. It's 1 EU is 2 AE. Or 2 AE is 1 EU. Each, yeah, so there... I mean, each isn't bad. So if we had like a 3x3, so that's 8, 16, plus another 4, I think, right? So it's 20 blocks. So it's 30, so it'd be 300 EU per tick. Just for that. Just for the controllers, 300 EU per tick. So that's less than an amp of HV. Obviously, crafting processing units. That. Ooh. Yeah, these guys. Passive drain 210 EU per tick. But I think that's for 4 of them, so divided by 4 would be, what? 52 and a half each? Forgot if it said each. That's not bad. Alright, so let's also check and see. Let's move our chat for TikTok there. There's no channel or power is offline. It's important to note that without a mean network, this block does nothing. It's only useful when combined with a way to input and output items, and requires 2 AE per tick power to function. Really? Oh yeah, then the drives inside of it cause power to go up for usage. Many devices in AE2 have a priority setting. This determines what gets items first. And this is useful in some situations, but not so much in others. High number equals higher priority. Alright. So we should have a bunch of fluid stuff over here. All mixed up. Perfect. Make the seeds. Ew. I'm gonna do that. Alright, whatever. We got sand. At least we actually got sand from all the processing of stuff down there, so got plenty of it. Sound. Perfect. We're gonna need more sand, but we'll be alright for a bit. So we'll get our seeds, then we could use... Oh, that's 2 seeds. Then we have the 90% chance with autoclaved, 80% chance because we just use regular water. Should honestly get some distilled water, but what does it take? Hold on. Uses. Distilled water, distillation tower. So it's a 1-to-1. 1.6 seconds. Should honestly do that. It'd be better off for us. Chemical reactor, hydrogen, oxygen. Okay. We don't care enough right now. Do that. So we got all those seeds. Let's see if we have any other seeds too for some of the other crystals. get ourselves another quest done, which is right there. Let's get all the seeds, get all the crystals. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Item output. Oh, we got nothing so far. Oh well. Let it go. So, some more controllers, please. To make the controllers, that is not the controller, that's a silly decorative block. Oh, good. We got like nothing for it. Yeah, these take 8 crystals, okay. Nice. So, titanium plates, engineering processors. So, printed silicon, silicon solar grade. Raw silicon. Let's get some power over here. It's already making 32 P2P devices. What is? I save 2 seconds with... okay. .5 seconds, alright. Printed diamond plates. Inscriber engineering press. P2P tunnels. Engineering press. Oh. Yeah, you're talking about each controller gets 32 channels, right? That's all you're saying. Forming press. Let's see if we can make 2 more real quick. just to start, a cube like this, you can put 32 sides, so there will be 32 P2P tunnels, which gives a dense cable. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not really following, I guess if that wasn't obvious, because it's been a minute since I've messed with the AE2, so I do apologize. So you're saying if I have just the one block like that, I'm going to have 32 P2P tunnels? Or if I have this, I'll have the 32 P2P tunnels? The first or the second? Because this, I know you can have 32 channels off of one block. Just the inside. So I don't even know what just the inside is. I'm gonna go back. Hold on, where... Exit out. No, I didn't want to open that. Exit out of the image. Silver. Goofy. Hey, Mold Man, welcome back. Hempcrete. That doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound too great, but it actually... It's quite nice looking. If only they actually had the concrete from Minecraft. Works the same, looks the same. Mobs can't even spawn on it too, which is kind of cool. We got that. Basic forming press. We need microprocessors. Circuit boards, central processing units, resistors, fine copper wire. Make 2 wireless connectors. Okay. 1 second. Hey, look at that. We're making some microprocessors. That's a beautiful thing. Wireless. Nope. Don't see any of that. Quantum bridging your outputs. Don't they need a lot crazier stuff for... Quest names are hard sometimes, okay? To make a singularity for the quantum network bridge, you'll need to dump. So I don't know if that's even... I'd assume wireless is like that way. Or maybe this way. Yeah, alright. So we need to get some more quests done there. Oh god, full block chess. The nostalgia. Or are you talking about this guy right here? 20 circuits. Why? Oh, molten soldering alloy. I can fix that. There you go, buddy. Fine bronze wire. Ew. Alright, we'll take our 26 circuits and be on our way. No, the chest that's a full block. Oh! Yeah, these, the old style ones down there. It is crazy that that's what chests used to be like, and then they got changed into these little guys. Man, to be back in 2009. We got one. Oh, that's why. Take another one. Yeah, the slightly larger chest, yeah. Boom, boom. So, silicon is obviously going to be another big one. I think logic is used a lot more than anything else. "41 seconds. So we'll take all these, get rid of them. Only need one of each. Calculation press. Do 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 do. How's our endstone coming along? Not bad. Still got an okay amount, but honestly, we're not gonna get that much tungsten out of all this. Oh no! I did a stupid. Well, that's a lot of cinnabar that we got, well, whatever. Take all this out. Accidentally simple ore washed all the rest of the ores that were in the chest. Ooh, what is it going to take to get the maceration stack? That, oh my gosh. It's going to be some nice stuff. Get some better ore processing. Okay, so hoppers are not fast enough. For this anyways. Hey Blaze, do you think an array of like 27 ULV tanks is worth it to store steam instead of the Railcraft tank? Well, how much does a ULV tank store? 16,000? I was considering it because it would be funny and might probably not but might be cheaper. I don't know if that'd be better. But I mean, if you want it for the comedic value, and if you think it's cheaper, like psychologically, I guess you could do it if you wanted. But yeah, it's not going to be a whole lot of steam. And then you also have to worry about either pumping steam into each of the other ones, or having individual outputs from each of those. It would suck. 32K, I sent a controller tutorial on Discord, and then you can watch it. The only A2 controller you'll ever need. Well, yeah, I mean, you were just... That's what I was trying to figure out what you were talking about earlier. I mean, I kind of know a little bit how the controller works, but I was just trying to figure out what you were saying with the 32 P2P networks. Meme Studios, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Just join, what's going on? We're just grabbing some of our endstone dust right now, so that way we can bring it back down to our tungsten line for processing. Just so that way we can hopefully finally get our first upgraded dynamo hatch on one of our large gas turbines. But how are you doing? You hear the wind howling. That's a first. I haven't heard of that one before. Alright, also mind your ears for a second with all the dinging until we get all of this back out. I'm gonna go carry this down into the basement. Actually, hold on. There we go. You don't have to listen to the dinging. Alright, so switch that back over. Cinnabar, redstone. Ruby. Take that back to the smelter. BP Scotch, welcome to the channel. P2P is a bit tricky to explain, but it's a way of bundling up 32 channels. Yeah, so like if you use all 32 channels, we'll do this. Oh, kitty cat's being sassy. So like, say if this is your P2P network, and then you have 32 channels being used up here, you bring your 32 channels back out, like you decompress it in, what do you want to call it, or up to your controller. But yeah, and then this is like your smaller like Fluix cables in between, so that way you don't have to worry about using dense cables everywhere. But yeah, we have to, we gotta set up our network a little bit more, or like the area where we're gonna have it, before we worry about it too much. Blaze, what type of nerd are you? What kind of choices do I get? She's just trying to chew the cords back there. Kitty cat. You being sassy? Any. I don't know. I just say probably the... maybe not the typical gamer nerd, but pretty much that. Not really into any anime, not really into like superheroes or anything really like that, so just the gamer nerd. And maybe like the pretty smart nerd, like book smart. Usually math smarts. Science and stuff like that. Chemistry, I mean, I know some stuff, but it's been a while, so I forgot a lot of that, but math I'm still pretty good with. Yep, you compress and decompress with the P2P interfaces, and that was a good basic illustration. Well, thank you very much. I'm surprised that I can actually come up with a good illustration. But yeah, so we're going to end up moving a lot of this stuff down in our other area that we're kind of prepping right now. These HV machines I would like to set up down here. I just need another transformer. Yeah, we don't even need that many single block machines. We have more multi-blocks for this tier. I did the math. A railcraft tank that takes up 36 blocks is 576,000. 36 ULV tanks is 1.152 million. Yeah, but you do have more storage there, but you are going to have to worry about how you're going to import and export into all of those, rather than just having one import, one export for the railcraft tanks. That's going to be your fun problem to try and navigate. Yeah, ULV has no auto intake or outtake, and that sounds painful. Yeah, that's why I would not be doing that. If it was my own, I'd just make the tank, because the big super tanks, or the railcraft tanks, look cooler to me anyways. I would use the super tank, but I just got into the LV. Yeah, I guess I forget how expensive it is, I guess, at that point, but if you can save up for it, I would highly recommend it. Cheat. What do you mean by cheat? Super tank needs polyethylene. Oh, not that super tank. I mean the I was calling the rail tank the super tank. Cheap super tanks, yeah. Alright, so yeah, we just get some HV machines, get another transformer to transform down everything. The batteries are still very high charge. Okay, so why are you not outputting the helium gas? No, that's not what I want. Oh, I see. Because it's the input from the output side. Input from the output side that it doesn't like. Okay. That's why it doesn't like to work. Gotcha. At least you get lithium from this, too. Honestly, if you're still reliant on steam for power, try to get into oil. If you have any spouts around, will simplify things drastically. How are we looking over here? Oh yeah, probably just shut this guy off. Only need one running for now. Save some energy. We got a good amount of rutile. This guy, that is actually ready to operate. Gotta get some more carbon. Centrifuge. Maybe we can get a pathway going here. This will be the block in front. 1, 2, 3. Block here. Yeah, that'll work fine. 3. No, that's ready to output right there. Okay. I think we can put some more stuff here. The only problems with oil are that 1, I like passive power, and 2, I don't know what kind of pollution that makes, 3, I don't have any oil spouts within around 200 blocks, I think. I say passive, I mean renewable. No transformer. Circuit. Calculation circuit. All those guys. 61. Nice. Oh, do I just need to dump in some silicon? I have plenty of that. It's fair. My current run, I had 0 luck with good underground oil, so I went with the benzene route pretty early on. Well, if we take the oil off of real life, it doesn't do a lot unless you do a ton of it. And I'm saying this for less pollution. So let's do that for now. Keep our inventory a little bit cleaner. Oh yeah, look at, we have some more decayed radium. Base is getting pretty. We're working on it. Trying to make it a little bit prettier. What's going on, Knight? Welcome back. Silicon. All these guys. Oh, I need sand for these guys. Okay, that's right. So to make the engineering processor, need to do these two together with some redstone. Hey, Spaghetti, how you doing today? So there's that. So what are these? Tier 2 item store. Item processor Tier 2. So engineering processor, which is what I'm making right now, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, that's item processor Tier 2. Okay. So we're fine with that. Looking on the map, the closest oil spout is 400 meters away. Oof. Doing good. Glad that you're doing well. How are these looking? 15. Not the greatest. Still working hard, though. Probably just going to make 4 or 8 advanced solar boilers. About a hop on me and my friend's Minecraft world. Sadly, I have to be on... Oh, you have to be on for him to join. Okay, so you're the one hosting it. Gotcha. Hopefully you guys have a fun time, or at least he has a fun time if he's, you know, playing around in the world by himself. Yes, 400 meters to 400 blocks, which isn't bad. Futura block. Titanium's easy, HV circuit's easy, this is easy. So it's just the Fluix that's going to hold us back a little bit, which we can get from the coin store. Let's get a transformer. Got another one. HV cables. Nope. HV cable. amperage for... Yeah, we only produce 4 amps. That's amperage 2. Let's go back to our transforming energy page. We might need something else here. Not enough amps. How about 4 times more? A high amp transformer will transform 4 amps to 16 amps. Great for setting up a large power grid and locating polluting power generators further from your base. Damn! Holy crap, that's really expensive. Accepts 4 amps and outputs 16 amps, toggle 2 amp to 8 amp half mode. So eventually, yeah, once we produce 2 amps of... There's high amp transformers if 4 amps is not enough. I just want to make sure I don't blow up my cables. Variance for all tiers, yeah. Because right now, at most, we produce... Well, our output here is only 3 total amps for 3 batteries. Yeah, max amperage is 4 EV amps. Since it's on Bedrock World, we play online. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense than Spaghetti. That guy's good, that guy's good. I think I have this turned off, don't I? Yeah, I do. I'll probably turn it back on. Let me go grab some carbon from outside. Producing 4 HV, so 1 EV amp. Yeah. So, that's the thing. If I use a high energy transformer, will it work like a normal transformer? Oh yeah, gotta get rid of this guy. Or does it only really work when you have enough amps to go through it? Just don't put more batteries in the cable. Yeah, than the cable supports. Yeah, don't put 5 batteries in or we're gonna have a hard time. 30-point buck, thank you very much for the likes. I greatly appreciate it. Also want to say welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, hello. Who's launching me here? Probably that guy. I got you, but you didn't die. You were pretty OP. Alright, let's go to sleep real quick. Yeah, it behaves the exact same way with just more capacity, and you can also adjust it to the 2 amp, 8 amp mode if you need to bring it down a notch. Yeah. Which I'll probably end up doing once I first kind of get it set up. Could I join? I do apologize. It is a single player world. And do you happen to know the mod pack that I am playing? Even if I was on a server, do you know what I am playing? Do you think this is vanilla or... So we do have some people that join the streams that think it's vanilla, and it is by far from that. But yeah, I do apologize. It is a single player world. Yeah, each battery will give 1 amp to the cable, yeah. Alright, I came out here for carbon. Oh good. It already ran out of power. Yep. Alright, we should probably just bring the diesel tank out this way. That's good. 41 stacks. Well, at least that's going to be helping it for a while. Alright, let's go get our diesel. Hold on. Just went way past it. Diesel tank, where are you? Diesel tank, there you are. I'm getting scared by the machines getting turned off noises. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Especially with you, you know, your machines are very likely to be shut down right now. Nope, it's just mine though. There we go. It ain't gonna be having any problems anytime soon. Perfect. Wonder how long that was going on for. Not really, actually. My steam buffer is slowly but surely filling back up. Nice. So it's just that I don't know if my steam buffer can be considered large. Max 4 amps. Yeah. Should we? Screw it. I'm just gonna use the big guys. So let's try and give these guys a place to be in. So the floor is going to be here. So the machines should be 1, 2, 3. Chest, machine, hopper, chest. Chest, machine, hopper. Chest, machine, hopper, chest. I used an iron railcraft tank for a long time while in LV and had like 1 bucket capacity. That held me for a long time and ran on solar. I didn't use it for my EBF. I moved on to the light fuel for that. Yeah, that'd be way too much trying to run off of steam. Try and do that for now. Probably should push it back a little bit, to be honest. We have plenty of room. It would be in line with that. Because we have the machine, cables. Should be alright. Gotta wait forever for all that to go away. Aluminium cables. Okay, let's go get the rest of our machines from upstairs. Bring them down, our HV machines. We'll let that guy go for now, that's fine. In my first playthrough, 4 advanced solar boilers lasted till I got burnt out, beginning of MV. The longest playthrough and not the first. I haven't gotten too far. This is all HV. You gotta make sure, don't accidentally mess up and put some other machines in here. Keep it like that for now. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is roughly about it. Let's make sure we actually get this set up properly. Transformer. So we want this guy being the input over here, and then the small guy output. Actually, perfect. And now we can also go back to the music. Actually, hold on. Go back to the game. Fill up my hunger bar. Switch to music. Boom, yeah. Oops. There goes our machines. Oh, nice that looks. That's nice and clean. Oh my gosh. We have like a little step down here for some other stuff, maybe up there. Have our plat line up in there, that'd be cool. Blaze redoing his base. Not really redoing, but reorganizing. I guess, yeah, maybe you could say the same thing, redoing. Connecting power networks is one of those times I tend to run a manual backup prior. I think that probably would have been a good idea for me to do. I guess my confidence and everything else carried me there. Look at that, we're actually going to have a place for our HV machines to be set up. Put 8 machines each session, that gives a cable of 8 of the A2. Oh, you mean, yeah, I could connect 8 machines to the A2 network? Which actually, if I just leave the bottom empty, I could have... Hold on a minute. Yeah, because you don't need conduits for AE2. I would just have these guys, and then an interface on them. And the interface is able to input and output items. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean, yeah. I like the way you think, Carlos. Also, our pollution sickness is terrible. I need to get the upgraded jetpack to where I don't get pollution sickness at all either. Good boy, oh no. Alright, hold on a second here. So actually... well, we could still have chests and hoppers here for manual crafting, but then the bottoms can be open. One, two, three, four. Then say... that's 3 in the middle. Okay, what is... Is it the pollution now that's actually getting me? 461,000. Doesn't look that bad. If you have a bunch of machines you want to dump all their crafted stuff into A2, I'd use conduits just to link up one interface, saving channels. Wait, interfaces I use for two main jobs. Crafting recipes for attached machine and general block to dump items into the A2 network. If you have a bunch of machines you want to dump all their crafted stuff into A2, I'd use conduits just to link up the one interface, saving channels. So I'm trying to sit here and think of what exactly that means. So you can link up interfaces to Ender IO conduits, you're saying? You need one interface for each machine, and you can put the craft on the same interface. Yeah. So I like how we have two advanced autoclaves. Advanced polarizer, chemical reactor. Ooh. We get an interface on this guy. That's gonna be good, actually. And then a bunch of like other recipes that we can automate through this with like cells and stuff. That's gonna be kind of cool. Obviously, it'd be better off using LCR or whatnot, but still cool that we could do this. Alright, now I'm getting kind of annoyed that we still have sickness for pollution. Yeah, it's not looking too good in here. Carbon monoxide. CO2 gas. Ever considered investing into a nanosuit? I didn't catch you if you have one yet. So I do technically have a full nanosuit. I just need to mess with Thaumcraft a little bit in order to... What do you want to call it? Integrate the jetpack with the nanosuit? I could get the nanosuit wings. Gross. Yeah, so I'm waiting for tungsten steel. And then, once we get tungsten steel, we can combine the jetpack into our chest plate. You can automate everything. The one problem is if you have a circuit number you need. If you have a circuit number, you need one machine per number. Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, for some recipes, you're gonna need you're gonna need like 16 different. Actually, no, there's 24 different circuit numbers. Although there's a lot of numbers that I don't even think are rarely used, at least not yet. Yeah, look at that. So even with our nanosuit on, we still have poison? We don't have any radioactive materials sitting out anywhere. We do have uranium chilling here, but that's not radioactive. What the heck? Can I drink some milk? Hold on. Oh shit! Spine spider, what are you doing here? Pollution. But yeah, the nanosuit is supposed to protect you from that though. I mean, realistically, there's a few critical ones. The most annoying for the patterns is like mixers, chem reactors, assemblers, And then there's extruders for each extruder shape, yeah. The compressed chest sorting. It is really nice. I shouldn't have put the hoe in there or whatever. What am I trying to find here? Let me go get my other Flukes crystals. Get ready to make some more controllers. 17 more. Plant nether wart in the crops and place a snow block under the farm blocks to make earth wart. That looks like milk. Oh yeah, I've made, what is it? I think it was even called milk wart or something. Oh, Terra wart, okay. We're not gonna worry about that right now. I'll be fine. Hold on. Ew. Stainless steel rods, fine steel wire. Where's my fine steel wire? I carry a stack with me always. Eventually, probably get that, but right now I'm not too worried about it. Oh, we're gonna need to make all the interfaces. So let's see what we could start trying to automate for helping us in AE2. Oh, we're gonna need some... Damn. We need Fluix pipes. Fluix dust, quartz fiber. Certus quartz, okay, is the best other than the charge, but okay, Certus quartz rods. Wire mill, 2 of them in there, MV. Put these there for now. Yeah, it's just not even going away. Milk. Banana milkshake. Milkshakes should be able to get rid of our stuff. Alright, where's a bucket? We're gonna take a visit to the cows. Ow. Uh-oh. It's not going away. That's not good. It's really good. You'll want to make a bunch of them, but keep in mind they actually calcify over time. Oh, yeah. You talk about the solar boilers being good. Try relogging. Yeah, let's do that real quick. I feel like kind of bugged. I know we got pollution, but we shouldn't be that bad. Otherwise, I wonder if we have to make the Talisman of Remedium again. Come on, game. You can do it. Still there. I'm not caring. You know, I think I'm just another breed of stupid. It's this guy, that's why. Oh my gosh. Well, we got milk in our inventory now, so we're fine. Yeah. That's nice. I've had that happen so many times. You just like look over everything and it's like, well, I don't see anything. It looked good to me. Encoded pattern. No, blank pattern. So you need Certus quartz, charged quartz, whatever quartz, glowstone plates, aluminum. I forgot how you can have crafting recipes. Oh, never mind. I think I remember. It's the other weird blocks that I don't have right now, like the anomaly or something like that. You put that around something else. Please, are you trying to do auto crafting? Yeah, I would like to get into it pretty soon. Hold on. Yeah, I think I need to get some of these quests done, possibly, to get some of that unlocked. You need pattern provider as well, if I am correct. If I need a pattern provider... I don't even remember what that is. Pattern storage. Optimization. Pattern encoder. Forgot what that did. Hold on. Let's go back and read. The pattern encoder will allow you to use NEI's shift-click button functionality to create crafting pattern even if you don't have the appropriate items. However, you can also drag the items from NEI to do the same thing, though much slower because you have to look up each component. This is vastly less useful for processing patterns since it's always 64 items, though. Yeah. Wireless receivers. Fluix pearls. Ugh. Gross. So like you encode the recipe onto a blank pattern, then put it in whichever block tells you A2 to put certain items in at certain machines. Fluix crystals. Yeah, this isn't bad. These are gross. These aren't bad. Nether quartz, redstone, and charged Certus quartz. You need sodium, water, a whole bunch of other stuff. Do you already have terminal pattern? I already automated the rods. Or yeah, you already... Do you have a terminal pattern? What do you mean? I have... There... Yeah, I have this pattern here, encoded pattern. So like, if you put a meat interface on a machine with a pattern for, let's say, iron plates, AE2 needs access to iron, the bender in the pattern, and the ability to take the finished product back. Oh yeah, yeah, so basically, yeah, we put the pattern into this meat interface right here. Yeah, we kind of understand that a little bit. We just need to get some more stuff going. What you have is kind of how it works. Yeah, that's why I left this guy hooked up, so I can kind of like try to remember what's going on. Fluix pearls, Fluix crystals. I see you can autoclave 90% there. I thought I was able just to... Yeah, you just put it in the mixer. Nether quartz, redstone, and this guy. Oh, I see. It's 90% chance for that. 75 seconds. Why is it so long? Sodium, water. Okay, it's distilled water, water. It's all fine. Let's get some more water. I'd also try to say to like get dense cables. That way you can put 5 glass flukes into 1 dense, and then that way you don't have cable hell running from every machine into your base to your AE2 controls. Yeah. Try to keep it as condensed as we can. Oh, you know I'm stupid? I'm not even holding on to these. Damn it. That's a mistake. I know I need these, but I need to hold on to them to get the damn quest done. Alright, we're moving this. That is terrible. Uses 200 water. Recipe takes the autoclave twice. Yeah, we're just gonna go downstairs with the seeds. It's a lot faster then. Yeah, at least with HV uses. It's not what I wanted. Still 100 seconds. Holy shit. Yeah, alright. Well, we can go do the dusts. We can just leave these guys here. Just kind of can get rid of that. Hopper. Alright, well. That's good for a hot minute. That already looks pretty damn cool just like that. Even though, obviously, we're not going to keep these forever here, but... Using up that energy. That is beautiful. What do you guys think of the layout? Yo, dog. Hey, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Is it the same stuff? It is not. Layout is kind of chaotic to me, but it is functional. That's what matters. Oh, yeah. You mean like where all the machines are sitting really isn't best for efficiency on saving on space and I guess pipes and all that. Yeah, because I have my distillation tower that basically powers my entire base, makes all the benzene. Well, it's a double distillation tower right there. This is my... Yeah, it's not really too organized, I guess, in terms of what's what. It would be kind of nice eventually to have, like, maybe a factory section of just my ore processing lines, my oil processing lines, power generation, all that stuff. The lineup of machines looks nice, though, yeah. Because then we'll probably have, what is it? 2x2 generator here, which actually... I had to figure out a pit here. I'm not going to give my opinion. I have organizational disorder. The OCD, it's all good. Here we go. Yeah, because then we're going to have... Actually, hold on a minute. Control block's going to be here. Bottom's going to be here. So then the floor will actually be here. Did you want to play Peak today? I would be interested. When are you thinking? I also have to make sure I got time. Actually, this is the outside. All I know is once I get A2 set up, I just dump everything into the Google search engine. That is exactly what I'm hoping to do at some point. Just like, dump it in. It's done. Don't care about it anymore. Oh, so much faster. 15 crystals there. So then, yeah, this will come down. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Actually, oh no. Wait a minute. No, that's the center, so it's going to be boom, 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 boom. that's going to be the full-sized turbine once it's all fully built. Ain't too bad. We can start whenever you want. Alright, let me see real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Of course, all the music turned off. Time is it now? 29. So, about 10 minutes here. We'll try and wrap up, and then we can play. We'll hop over to Peak. Why don't you put it on top instead of burying it? I think it's kind of. Well, I don't want to move this, so I'm kind of lazy on that. I don't want to move it. I could stack another one up above, but then it's going to be cramped up here, and I'm not going to be able to mess with it, which I guess technically I really wouldn't even have to mess with it once it's built. Because what if it is... Hold on. Let's take this out. Be there. I guess it would be that. I guess. Yeah. And then we'd have it come back this way. And then have like the, what is it, battery buffer like here. I guess that would work. Alright, so that's kind of fixed up there. It's kind of a darker looking block. these are kind of cool. It might be a little bit dark for what we'd want to use. Dirt, emerald, and stone. The red's... Oh yeah, the redstone is for the 4 turbines. Yeah, so this is basically... Well, eventually this redstone, yeah, it'll flow down the side like the one block here. But if you're talking about this, this is basically outlining kind of where it's going to be. I guess I should do that. I don't like these Endermans and everything else here. So I guess what I could do is once I have, what do you want to say, enough AE2 system stuff set up, I could take these chests out, have them dump back into, what do you want to call it, like the main drives, and then I could also have some other machines in the middle here. You maybe wouldn't see them, but I could have like a little doorway, and then you can come in, you can kind of see all the machines, and then, yeah, all the extra like crafting machines that we need for AE2 are just kind of tucked away in here. Then I just need to figure out where I want to send power to power up any multi-blocks. So say like the maceration stack, a couple other LCRs and all that we're going to use for automating. The monster repellator is great and I highly recommend it. Yeah, and I feel like it wouldn't be too bad for consuming power right now. I think we need it for a quest maybe too. Range 88, unpowered, 352 powered, cost 16. Wow. Okay, well that's VI. We don't have, holy crap. LV, 64 blocks. 4 EU per tick. That's not even that bad. Emitters. See if we can actually make that real quick. Need to type 2 wire mill, 1 for cable, 1 for fine wire, and 1 with A2. Yeah. We'll need a lot of machines, and maybe like this we could dig down, or we could have the other tier up here as well. French cobblestone tiles. Well, that's what we have. Of course they're different. French cobblestone tiles. So it's got a big corner chunk. Okay, so these are different. There we go. Honestly trying to hold off on a lot of automation in my current run, EV, until I start getting more of the multi-blocks. They are awesome. Yeah, the multi-blocks are like really, really amazing. Not having to work with like tiny cells and just all that annoying stuff. Alright, we got a couple minutes there, but we have a staircase for that. Hi Blaze, I'm back. Are you making a new automation area thing? So yeah, This is kind of like my area upstairs in LV where I just dump in some items. Eventually I'll have some A2 stuff hooked up underneath in the bottom, but for now we just have it hooked up. It's even more than that though. It's the perfect overclocking mechanism. Single blocks running lower power recipes. By default, power or are power wasteful. Yeah. I mean, it is true. Although, yeah, you get to run overclocks and you get to, what do you want to say, run in parallel. So yeah, you really save a lot more power than just using these guys. Focus on getting the multi-block. It's easier to automate because you'll use one hatch per circuit. Right. It is nice though that we have an area here for our machines though. Guess if I needed more multi-blocks, I could set my multi-blocks up here in this area. I'm in a death loop right now. Oh no. Parallel is amazing. It will make life so much easier. Actually, hold on a minute. How's this doing? 63. Oh, yeah, it's already full. I need some upgrades. Actually, hold on a minute. Silly sand. For example, an HV single block will go 4 times as fast, but cost 16 times as much power, making it cost 4 times as much power for the same craft. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, I think I said that wrong earlier with using less power. It uses more power, but at least you save a bunch of time. You can now do the multi-block lathe and vending machine. Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, the industrial material press. Wait, the lathe I think was the one that looks pretty cool. So hold on a minute. Let me see. Large processing factory, no. Industrial precision lathe. Yeah, like this looks so cool. It's supposed to be like a shaft in there that turns around and turns everything. Which, we don't really use the lathe a whole lot, but still awesome. Bender's really good. Lathe I haven't played with yet, but no doubt good for AE2. Quartz rods and stuff. Yeah. See, I love when the multi-blocks actually like start to branch out and look like other things other than just like cubes. That's gonna be great. Hi. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, you're mad. Ooh. What are you? Infested Enderman. Do I have a better sword than this? Why does he sound... He sounded all meaty. Tainted goo. Ew. Oh, he's not even dead. Hold on, we'll kill him and then we can get ready to end our stream. Tomorrow morning we'll be back with more. Okay, he's dead now. Alright. Yes, it is 9:40 right now. So we have all of that. Tungstate still processing. 638 is all that's left out of all that endstone. Good. But yeah, I mean, look at that. We're finally starting to get our HV machines all set up. That is a beautiful thing. Although, I could mine this out a little bit. I could lower this cable. Well, I guess I really don't want to set up EV machines. I mean, I still might set some up here anyways, just to use until we have an EV area set up. Unless I just make the EV and the IV, not EV and IV, HV and EV together. because EV doesn't have a whole lot on its own. It was fun watching your stream. Hopefully the tips help you out. Sorry if I write long paragraphs, lol, so much to explain. No, I greatly appreciate it. Very happy to have you. You know, hope we'll see you soon. But yeah, we should be ending here. We're going to go play some Peak. I want to say thank you very much, everybody, for jumping in today. I greatly do appreciate it. Let me see here. Oh yeah, it would be amazing if the multis do actually work just like the turbines do. That would be cool. You can see all like the moving components and stuff. But either way, like some of them have sound effects and stuff, which makes them cool enough anyways. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you all next time.